Have you ever found yourself admiring the classic, impeccably neat hairstyles from the 1950s, wondering how men achieved such a consistently sharp appearance? There is one iconic look that perfectly captured the clean-cut confidence and optimism of the era, and understanding its styling is surprisingly straightforward. In the 1950s, men styled a crew cut by keeping the hair very short and meticulously tapered on the sides and back of the head, while allowing it to be progressively longer on the top. The fundamental goal was always a crisp, uniform appearance that was neat, tidy, and held perfectly in place, showcasing an undeniable sense of order and precise grooming. This created a streamlined silhouette that was both practical and stylish. This distinct style gained its immense popularity for several compelling reasons, deeply rooted in the cultural landscape of the time. The crew cut had strong origins in military haircuts, promoting a standardized, easily maintainable, and no-nonsense look for servicemen, many of whom were returning home after World War II. This practicality resonated with the post-war emphasis on efficiency, structure, and a respectable public image. Beyond its military connection, the crew cut was also widely favored by college athletes for its low maintenance and comfort during physical activity, lending it an association with youth, vigor, and academic aspiration. It projected an image of a reliable, industrious, and upstanding young man, appealing broadly across society. To achieve this classic 1950s look, a man would typically begin with clean, damp hair, as this provided the ideal foundation for control and shaping. He would then apply a modest amount of a reliable styling product, often a light pomade, a popular hair tonic, or a familiar brand like Brill Cream, carefully distributing it throughout the top sections of the hair. Using a fine-tooth comb, the hair on the top of the head would be precisely combed forward from the crown, then often swept slightly upward at the front or to one side, meticulously creating a subtle, natural-looking wave or a neat, low side part. The absolute key was to ensure all strands were laid flat and smooth, with every hair purposefully placed and no unruly wisps. The very short hair on the sides and back was simply brushed down tightly, completing the smart, streamlined silhouette that defined the era. What truly set the 1950s crew cut apart was its ability to offer subtle personal variations within a very specific and universally accepted aesthetic. While the core principle of short, tapered hair remained constant, men could choose from several popular adaptations. One notable style was the white wall, characterized by an exceptionally close shave on the lower sides of the head, almost like a skin fade, blending seamlessly upwards. Another widely adopted variation was the Ivy League cut, which featured a slightly longer crew cut on top. This allowed for a more pronounced side part and a bit more volume, offering a touch more styling flexibility while still maintaining an undeniably sharp and respectable profile. These subtle differences allowed men to express individual style preferences without ever deviating from the era's overriding clean-cut expectations. Ultimately, the crew cut of the 1950s transcended being merely a haircut. It was a powerful statement about an entire era that championed neatness, practicality, and a distinctly forward-thinking spirit. Understanding its profound cultural roots and the straightforward, precise styling techniques illuminates how this low-maintenance yet remarkably polished look became such an enduring symbol of 50s masculinity, perfectly reflecting society's desire for order, stability, and quiet confidence in a rapidly evolving world.